any person, he or she, even not aware of the ABC of construction or safety, but you can listen this word from them. Housekeeping. Housekeeping is good. Housekeeping is bad. Housekeeping is not good. What is housekeeping? If you ask, what do you mean by housekeeping? You don't know. The concept is not clear. Dear friends and fellows, housekeeping doesn't mean only cleanliness. It means much more. And today we are going to discover the secrets. Good housekeeping means cleanliness, tidiness, and place for everything and everything in its place. It includes to keep the workplace orderly, maintaining halls, floors, and passageways free of slip and trip hazards, and removing of waste materials and other fire hazards from work areas. Remember, good housekeeping is the basic part or lesson to prevent accidents and fires at the workplaces. That's why the first step towards good housekeeping will be to identify if there is a place for everything in the department or in the site, and secondly, if everything is in its place. Are you ready for this exercise? Welcome to HSC tutorial. Today I'm going to discuss about what is housekeeping, what are the benefits of good housekeeping, and what are the losses if you are unable to maintain your site. I'm your host, Javed, and you are watching Safety First. If you are new on this channel, kindly subscribe Safety First. Press the bell icon. And if you find the video informative, then like, comment, and share with your friends. First of all, let us disclose the cost of poor housekeeping. What are the losses if we will not maintain good housekeeping? Dear friends and fellows, poor housekeeping can be a cause of accidents such as tripping over loose objects on floors, stairs, and platforms, being hit by falling objects, slipping on greasy, wet, or dirty surfaces, striking against, projecting poorly stacked items or misplaced material, cutting, puncturing, or tearing the skin of hands, fingers, or other parts of the body on projecting nails, wire, or steel strapping, crushing injuries, eye injuries, fires, and lastly, it will also affect the quality of your work and it will reduce the pace of your progress. This is the ultimate cost of poor housekeeping in a workplace. If you are interested to maintain good housekeeping, then you have to understand the concept of 5S. Dear friends and fellows, the concept of good housekeeping has been with Japanese for a very long time. At home and school, children are disciplined to adhere to good housekeeping. It was only in the early 1980s that good housekeeping became a pertinent issue in Japanese industries as companies realized its powerful contribution to productivity and quality improvement. The basis of good housekeeping in Japanese companies is a concept popularly known as 5S. But remember, this 5S concept is applicable anywhere in any part of the world. Prior to dig deeper, let us understand why 5S is popular in Japan. Because of 5S, workplace becomes clean and better organized. Shop floor and office operations become safer and easier. Results are visible and employees are highly motivated. This is the answer of why 5S is popular. Let's understand now what are these five S. S number one, Seri. It means sort out unnecessary items in the workplace and discard them. S number two, Satan. Arrange necessary items in good order. S number three, Seso. Clean your workplace thoroughly so that there is no dust on floors, machines, and the equipment. S number four, Sikitsu. Maintain high standards of housekeeping at workplace at all times. And S number five, Shitsuke. Train people to follow good housekeeping disciplines. This is a very short introduction. We'll go in depth. Dear friends and fellows, 5S is a good housekeeping concept. It is consists of five elements. Element number one, it is self-sustaining. For its success, management commitment and involvement is mandatory. Even though the management is committed, involved, but unless and until it is not supported and participated by all, either top management, laborers, middle management, office staff, or the site workforce. The success is based on the support and participation by everyone within the organization or in the project. Dear friends and fellows, you are watching Safety First. Today, we are discussing about the benefits of housekeeping, and we also disclose the losses if the housekeeping is poor at the site. S number one of 5S concept, Seri. Seri means sort out the items and discard the unwanted. But the question is how you will implement and maintain at your workplace. What do you understand by Seri? Make a list of all the items in your workplace. The list should include raw material, finished product, tools, tackles, dustbins, facilities like chair, table, bins, etc. Nothing should be left unlisted. Appropriate authority should decide which items can be disposed of and which items need to be kept in the department or in the workplace. Items marked for disposal should be disposed of in a safe manner. This is the actual idea of first S, Seri. Dear friends and fellows, there are many things at site. Maybe there is food scrap and wrappers. Do you know it can cause vermin and disease? Maybe there is sharp metal scrap on your site. It can cause cuts to your hands and fingers. Scrap material can also lead to trip and falls, oily rags, paper, cardboard, and wood shavings can cause fire in your premises. So, you have to control your rubbish and waste hazards at all times. S number two, Satan. It means to arrange place for everything. After disposing unwanted material, provide appropriate place for every item. After disposing unwanted material, provide appropriate place for every item that has to be kept in the department or in the workplace. While providing the place, the ergonomic factors and safety aspects have also be considered. Place for movement of men and material should also be provided. Place should be distinctly identified and marked, and place for display of instructions, posters, etc. should also be identified, available, and maintained. Dear friends and fellows, never leave tools on the top of machines, overhanging the edges of bench tops, resting on top of vehicles, or laying on the floor. You should always keep tools stored in storage racks, on shadow boards, or in the tool boxes, because in this way you can prevent accidents in your workplace. Equally, you have to give due diligence to material storage. Store sheet material in vertical or horizontal racks. Store round bar, pipe, and conduit in racks which prevent rolling or movement. Store small items on shelves and in trays, and avoid storing materials on the top of shelf units, underneath work benches, on window sills, and on the top of wall beams, because in this way you can meet, or your friend or nearby worker can meet with an accident. You have to maintain your floors and access ways. Only keep frequently used tools in your work area. Keep infrequently used tools, equipment, and material in storerooms. Use storage racks and shelves because they take up less floor space. Floors around benches and machinery must be kept clear. Never stack or store anything in front of doorways, emergency exits, or safety showers. Never stack or store anything within 1 meter of firefighting equipment. Keep your floors free of oil, grease, mud, liquids, and loose objects. All this is housekeeping. So open your ears and eyes and try to understand what exactly the housekeeping is. As number three, say so. Clean the place thoroughly and keep everything in its place. Clean everything, including material, floor, containers, walls, and windows, etc. If necessary, painting also should be done. While painting, follow color codes wherever applicable and insist on regular cleaning at the end of the work. This is the part of S number three. Say so. Dear friends and fellows, you have to clean bench tops and equipment to remove metal filings and scrap. Dispose of metal waste into scrap metal bins. Immediately dispose of paper and cardboard into a bin. Put food scraps into a bin and keep the lid on to avoid attracting flies and vermin. Oily rags and waste must be disposed of separately into metal bins with close fitting lids because of the fire risk. Remember, you have to clean up as you go rather than waiting until the end of the day. As number four, sacred so. Maintaining high standards of housekeeping at workplace at all times. This is not only one time in a month, it is on daily basis. Ensure that people keep the items at designated place after its use. If possible, design the system such that if something is missing from the place, it is easily highlighted. You should be more focused and concentrated on flammable liquids because they can cause a huge fire in a short span of time. Store small containers of flammable liquids in metal flame-proof cabinets. These include tins of paint, plastic bottles of oil, and aerosol packs of paint and degreaser. Dear friends and fellows, don't store flammable liquid containers on top of benches, on the edge of shelves, or on wall purlins where they can be punctured or exposed to heat. As number five, Shitsuke, train people to follow good housekeeping discipline. You have to lead by example and maintain discipline in every aspect. Dear friends and fellows, you are watching Safety First. Today we are discussing about what is housekeeping, what are the benefits of good housekeeping, and what can be the ultimate losses of poor housekeeping. In every aspect of safety, in any organization, the role of top management matters. Similarly, in the housekeeping domain, implementation of 5S is possible only if the management is committed and involved. Management has to play the role of mentor. They have to initiate the 5S program. Management has to provide resources and they should also appreciate the efforts. Without their support, involvement, and commitment, 5S concept cannot be successful. Let us discuss now the role of middle and line management. Middle and line management will play the role of facilitator. They will initiate 5S concept in their respective area of work. Middle and line management will train the people and give the feedback to the top management. Dear friends and fellows, the most important element in any of the organization are their employees. Let us discover now the role of employees in the 5S concept implementation. Nothing is possible without the participation of employees. So, for the success of 5S concept, employees have to participate actively. They will give suggestions. They will respect the opinion of others. Employees will act as a good team players and they will maintain discipline in all cases, every day and all the time. Dear friends and fellows, you understand what are the losses of housekeeping. You understand what is 5S concept and how it works. Now, let us understand the benefits of good housekeeping. Less risk of accidents, injuries, and fires because of maintaining good housekeeping. Reduced handling to ease the flow of materials. Fewer tripping and slipping accidents in clutter-free and spill-free work areas. Decreased fire hazards. Low worker exposures to hazardous substances. Better control of tools and materials. More efficient equipment cleanup and maintenance. Better hygienic conditions leading to improved health. More effective use of space in your work area. Reduced property damage by improving preventive maintenance. A more pleasant workplace and less time wasted to find tools, equipment, and materials. And above all, dear friends and fellows, housekeeping is helpful in improving morale of the workforce. But here the question is, what are the effective tools required for maintaining good housekeeping? It is possible by organizing your workplace, keeping work areas uncluttered, and storing everything in its proper place. Do you think all this will happen automatically? Certainly not. You have put responsibilities and assigned duties to your working groups and their team leaders, foremen, or supervisors to ensure the cleanliness during the shift, day to day cleanup, waste disposal on time, removal of unused material, and site or workplace inspection to ensure cleanup is done or complete in time. And that's all. Training session related to housekeeping is over now. If you have any question, please ask in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, comment and share. Hope to see you soon with a new HSC tutorial. Till then, take care. Good luck and Allah Hafiz.